I remember 2.5 years ago, I was studying for 4 to 5 hours a day. I wanted to join the best college in my country, so I needed to study. I needed to pass some exams, and that's how I would join there. And I thought that would be my key to financial freedom. Okay, I thought if I went to college, I would get a good job, then I would get an even better job. I would keep climbing the food ladder, the corporate ladder, of course. And one day I would be making 2-3K a month, working 8 hours a day, having a boss, being strapped in an office or in construction, I don't know where. And that's when I realized that's a freaking scam. That's when I realized it wasn't true. It wasn't true. So I went to college. I passed the exams, of course. I joined the best college in my country. And I remember the first days where I was going there, I felt like I didn't belong there. And I'm not saying this to brag, of course. I'm not saying this for this reason. We had all these studies. We had all these hours to go there, to do all this crap, to listen to all these crappy professors who've never done anything with their lives. Because, bro, if any of these professors could really start a business, they would. They wouldn't be teaching college kids. You better believe that. There's no way. There's no way. So I went there. I felt like I didn't belong there. The education system wasn't for me. The way of learning wasn't for me. Being around these people wasn't for me. And I'm not saying this as a superior. I'm not saying I'm a superior person or something. None of that crap. I'm not saying this. It's just that it doesn't align with me. Like, for me, I was an athlete. I was training to become a professional fighter. So going out with all these people just wasn't for me. Like, why would I go out with somebody who likes to drink every day? Like, doesn't align with me. I don't smoke. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. I don't do any of this. So there's no point in me going out with these people. No way. No reason. So I realized something while I was going to college, while I was going to all these classes. I was like, is this how my life for the next 5 years gonna be? I was like, no, there's no way. I had just finished with the army, and I couldn't wait. I'm not gonna lie to you. In the beginning, I was like, oh, I can't wait to go to college. The college lifestyle. That's what everybody says around you. At least that's what everybody said around me. And I was looking forward. I'm not gonna lie to you. But then I realized that it wasn't exactly how they said it. At least for me. If I was a dork, if I was doing all this smoking, drinking, partying stuff, then yeah, of course, that would be for me. But since it didn't align with my characters and didn't align with me, none of that sounded appealing. None of that sounded appealing, to say the least. I feel like I was meant for more. So I was training to become a professional fighter for the last 2 years plus. Yeah, I know, beginner, but still. And so I was really sold on the idea of getting to the UFC, making a lot of money, buying Lamborghinis, buying watches, having more money than I know what to do with. And I thought fighting was my thing. That's what I wanted. I didn't want to get a job. I never wanted to get a job. I never wanted to go to college. I never wanted to do any of this. I just wanted to be rich. I just wanted to have money. I just wanted to drive a lot of cars, a lot of cool cars. I wanted to not have anybody tell me what I needed to do. Because for me, that was probably my biggest motivator when it came to pushing through adversity and when I felt like I wanted to quit. That's the one thing that kept me going. It was, I couldn't go to college. I couldn't just be making just enough money to go by and just to live. It wasn't for me. I wanted to make more money than I know what to do with, and I knew college wasn't it. So I picked a different vehicle. Which was copywriting, of course. But the thing about college is that there's not really growth opportunities. There's not many growth opportunities. Because what's the best case scenario? Let's think about it. What's the best case scenario if you go to college? Okay? You're going to land You're gonna graduate from college after 5 years of doing nothing productive with your life, just learning and doing bullshit and having this mental masturbation that you're actually progressing, when in reality you're just reading stuff that don't even apply to the real world. And what's the best case scenario? I would graduate from college after 5 years. I would struggle to find a job just like everybody else. It would take me another 2 years to find a job, probably 2 to 3 years to find a good job, and then I would need to work for a company for $1,000, let's say, $1,000 to $2,000. Not $2,000. There's no way. Let's say $1,500 is to be on the average. I'll be making $1,500 a month, and I'll be working 8 hours a day, every single day. No vacation, no nothing. I would be there in an office doing crap that I don't even want to do. And yeah, that's how it would go. And then maybe after every year I would get a €100 raise in my paycheck. And instead of making 1,500 euros, I would be making 1,600 euros. Wow. What a raise, man. What a raise. I'm amazed, bro. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. What did I miss? Bro? I'm going back to college. Come on, I'm going back to college. What am I doing with my life here? Why am I doing copywriting? I'm honestly thinking about going back to college, man. It's not too late. It's never too late. But yeah, this is why I dropped out of college, and this is why I would never go to college. And the other funny part is, a lot of people, especially your parents, the people around you, and anyone you have a conversation with, they're gonna tell you, oh, college is a safe path. And in reality, it's not. It's fucking not. It's not a safe path. It's just the easy path. It's the comfortable path. It's not the safe path. Because your boss can fire you at any freaking second. And you're out there on the streets, and you don't have money to pay for your bills. You don't have money to pay for your family. Whereas with a business, everything depends on you. If you have a business, it's up to you to make money. It's up to you to get customers. It's up to you to do all of this stuff. Whereas if you just have a job, you're relying on somebody else. You can't even speak your thoughts. You can't even talk about your opinions with a boss. You need to be the good puppy that's on the sidelines and just saying, yeah, little boss, yeah, sure, yeah, boss. Would you like that? I wouldn't. And that's why I quit. And it's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. And remember, I joined the best college in my country. I joined the best. Like, to every person I told that, to which college I joined, and all of this stuff, they were like, oh, good job. And when I told them quit, they called me stupid. They called me names. And I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. I'm already making 10 times more than I would be making in 5 years. Imagine where I'm gonna be in 5 years. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck are you even saying? What are you even saying? Let's say you, instead of going to college, you were doing copywriting for 5 years. Do you even know where you would be? Can you even imagine where you would be if you were to do copywriting for 5 years without quitting? Can you even imagine this? So what is the scam really? What is really the scam here? Is it college where you go for 5 years and then you get a low-paying job, you struggle to find jobs, you can't even get a raise, you're the little puppy there on the sidelines who can't even speak because you're afraid of getting fired, you can barely pay your living expenses? Or is it to become a copywriter and do everything you ever wanted? For example, something I do which I would never be able to do is I like to travel every single week. Not every single week, every 2 weeks. I travel every 2 weeks. Whether that's for family, myself, to train, and yeah. I travel every 2 weeks. Whereas with a job, how the fuck would I be able to do this? How would I be able to do this with a job? Can you explain that to me? No, you wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to do that. Also, what else? I like to go to the beach not every single day, but I like to go to the beach almost every single day. Would I be able to do this? No. I would be there in an office. No, I wouldn't be able to do this. Would I be able to train for 4 hours a day? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Would I be able to buy cool watches? Would I be able to buy stuff that I like? Expensive clothes and all of that? Would I be able to anything? Would I be able to do anything? Kind of. Would I be able to buy the best foods in the supermarket? Would I be buying the least expensive foods just so my money lasted longer? What would I be able to do? Exactly. Like, it doesn't make sense. If you think about it, college isn't gonna make you rich. It's definitely not gonna make you rich. But the point I'm trying to make here is, not only are you not gonna get rich by going to college, but it's not even the safe path. It's not even the safe path. That's the funny thing. That's the funny thing. That's how they sell it to you. But it's not even safe. You're there, you're dorking around, you're having fun with losers who don't even have the same goals as you, and yeah, that's not something I would ever do. Like, even if you told me to go back and I was gonna get paid or something, I don't know. Like, there's no way. There's no way you can get me to go back to college. There's no way. There's no way. Even if I lost all of my clients and the next month I made $0. Let's say I made $0 next month. I would still not even consider going to college. Let's say I didn't make any money for the next 3 months. Like $0. $0. I would still not consider going back to college. That's how convinced I am of this. And how not convinced I am of college. So yeah, sorry for this rant. That's what I want to share with you today. If you found any value from this, like, subscribe, share, and before you go, let me know what exactly you think about what I shared today, and what exactly is where exactly are you right now, and if you're going to college, how old are you, and this type of stuff. And let's have a conversation, man. So yeah, talk soon.